Do you know how serious America is about preventing teen pregnancy? They make every high school student take home a realistic baby doll for a whole week. Of course, it's not a real baby. It's a highly realistic electronic simulation doll. It cries and gets hungry at random times, day and night. When something happens, students have to feed it and change its diaper immediately. The toughest part? The built-in chip keeps detailed records of how well students care for it, and the final scores count toward their grade. Unless a student doesn't care about graduating, they have no choice but to take it seriously. While it sounds pretty strict, it actually has real benefits. Not only does it let students experience the exhaustion of round-the-clock childcare, but it also helps them truly understand a parent's hard work and responsibility. Most importantly, it directly reduces the rate of teenage pregnancy from the source. This guy Shuai is a bossy older brother. He uses the fact that he's the eldest son to throw his weight around all the time. His sister Xiaomei and little brother have had enough of it, so they decide to get their revenge while he's putting the baby doll to sleep. This is a revenge opportunity they can't pass up. After all, these chances don't come around every day. Xiaomei suggests throwing things at the wall to create a noise. Once the baby cries, if he can't comfort it in time, his already shaky grades will definitely take a hit. 10-1. The next day, Shuai complains that he didn't sleep all night. He finally deeply understands how exhausting parenthood really is. He thought his siblings would let him off the hook. But Xiaomei finds her little brother and proposes pranking their brother again tonight. Little brother says it could work. But why is there a hole in the wall? Oh man! Turns out they threw things so many times yesterday that they actually damaged the wall. Why does this fun always have a price? Little brother comforts his sister. Don't worry too much. There's nothing in this world that reading can't help solve. She reads a home renovation encyclopedia and comes up with a plan 5 minutes later. First, clean up the debris on the wall, then paint over it. The wall should be back to 99.9% perfect. Xiaomei doesn't know much about this stuff, so she reluctantly buys a can of paint anyway. They're all loose pieces. To solve the problem quickly, Xiaomei goes to the trash heap and finds a piece of drywall. She cuts it to match the size of the hole. If the Pythagorean theorem calculation is correct, in theory, this piece of drywall should fit perfectly. Oh no! It just fell straight through. Just as Xiaomei stands there in shock, her little brother runs to the kitchen and comes back with 3 things, saving the day. Looks like little brother comes through when it matters. First, he grabs the long screwdriver from his brother's baby doll kit to fish out the drywall. Then he gets honey to use as glue for the wall. Finally, he grabs an egg. Why an egg of all things? It's got nothing to do with fixing the wall. It's just because mom wanted her to eat more protein. Xiaomei thinks the plan is perfect. She grabs the screwdriver and reaches into the hole to get the drywall. But she's incredibly unlucky. She accidentally drops the screwdriver too. Little brother is speechless. He quickly leans in to see what's happening. Uh-oh, quicker! Are you kidding me? You dropped the egg. You dropped the screwdriver. Screwdrivers don't smell. They're gonna find this out. It's a telltale egg. The egg falling unexpectedly becomes the straw that breaks Xiaomei's back. She spirals into panic. She's terrified her parents will find out. She keeps insisting the smell from the hole is getting stronger and worse. But honest little brother says he doesn't smell anything. He suggests they go tell their parents right now, because admitting mistakes is what a good child does. Xiaomei absolutely refuses. Her mind is only on how to avoid punishment. She never even thinks about confessing. Ugh! What are you doing? I'm getting that stinking thing out. By the end, Xiaomei completely loses it. She jabs at the wall like crazy, poking countless holes everywhere, but the egg just won't come out. Little brother can't take it anymore. He gently taps his sister's shoulder and comforts her. It's all over now. Admitting the mistake isn't scary for you. Your breakdown is what really worries me. Maybe Xiaomei's just lucky after all. Right then, a miracle happens. The egg rolls out completely uncracked. The siblings jump around like kids, celebrating like crazy. Since the egg smell crisis is now solved, all they have to do is patch up these holes. And they're done. We still need to find the screwdriver. Oh, there it is. To avoid making their already struggling family situation worse, the siblings decide to cover it up for 3 years. But in reality, by the time the show ends 9 years later, the hole is still not fixed. In fact, it's gotten bigger. At the end of this episode, Shuai, that troublemaker, tampers with the baby doll's chip, so he definitely flunks, and fate's wheel quietly turns to little brother. Years later, his teacher gives him his brother's broken baby doll. He has to work 10 times harder than everyone else, just to barely pass.